What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Murad stop trading and believing. Is he right? Is he wrong? Again, you can't just make statements and don't have anything to back it up. So we're going to be able to dissect this in a few. So do me a huge favor, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts about today's video. So the biggest thing that Murad has been saying, especially to the SPX 6900 community, is to stop trading and believe and take a look at the results of him, going off of that thesis. As you can see, this thing came from uh, a sub $10 million market cap and is currently above $1 billion, or at least was trading around $1 billion market cap, which is huge based upon the notion of, hey, if you're investing into this token, you must believe. Stop trying to trade it. Stop, trying to swing trade it, get in and out, because long term, you're not going to make money. And that's been his consistent message. But now, is he right or is he wrong? Now, for me, the token of choice that I'm picking is Roaring Kitty. And this transaction just came just a few hours ago. And I noticed quickly on this chart that this person has just been trading Roaring Kitty for maybe the past year or so. And because of that, I was able to track down his wallet, seeing how much he actually made. So we're going to be looking at this as the live example to being able to prove whether or not what Murad is saying is right or wrong. So if we take a look, and shout out to Dex Tools because they make this a little easier. Now, this number is not 100% accurate because I went, one by one looking at each transaction to track it. So the total bought, and this is how much he bought throughout this whole year. Like, any buys, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, it totaled up to this amount. So it totaled up to 24,147. That's how much of the buying side that they did. Now, on the selling side, they sold $27,217. So within a year, they made a profit of just back and forth trading of only $3,070. So that's how much they made based upon trading. Now, typically speaking, long-term traders, they do not make money. So this right here is actually a rare occasion, but we're not done yet as far as with the whole thesis. So I went back just to look at his very first transaction, and really, this is what stood out immediately. So this is their transaction right here. So they bought, they had $255 of Shiba Inu, and they traded their Shiba Inu, pretty much swapped it, and they bought Roaring Kitty. Now, at the time of Roaring Kitty, this is not reflecting the price of how much it is. At the time, this is reflecting the price of how much it is currently. So their $255, had they just held on to it, they would have been up $3,484. So it would in fact beat out the whole trading thesis just by buying it one time for 255, and boom, their account would have been up 3,484. So it looks like, and again, I've been tracking this stuff for the past maybe 6 to 7 months. And I made videos about this before in the past. So if you're seeing this video now, and you watch one in the past, it is consistent. Like, if you are trading, you're not going to make the most money. If you are hodling, you're going to be the one that's going to make the most money. And look at this, guys. This, and again, with Murad's thesis, is like, hey, you need to hold these assets like a year plus. Look when they bought this asset, guys. They bought this, let me show you right here, 365 days ago. So really a year from the day that they bought this asset. Had they just held on to it, they would have made more than versus back and forth trading. And again, this is just off of their very first purchase. If you look at their second purchase, which I have right here, they spent $682 at the time of the transaction. Current value of that purchase is worth $3,178.11. So essentially, just by buying and just holding and believing into something, they would adopt, they essentially 2x the amount of the return that they currently have right now, because based upon just simple trading, they barely made $3,000. And again, the risk reward behind it, if you put in $682 versus you're putting, uh, at the end of the day, like $24,000 with the back and forth trading, you're putting yourself at a better risk reward. Like, this is a massive gain, but again, they decided not to. They decided to just trade. So, in my opinion, and also based upon the research that I've done for the past 6 months, the truth of the matter is, stop trading and believe. Stop trading and believe. And Roaring Kitty has proven to the test of time that, hey, if you buy and you hodl and you believe, and even if you do something crazy like get involved into the community and raid and chill, like, that is going to be more beneficial to you in your bag. But let me know in the comment down below your thoughts, your opinion about today's video. Random Art signing off. Peace.